Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm here. God wanted me to um, tell you how it is that we are able to write our own stories. We are able to manifest things in our lives. Um, of course, depending on what our life lessons are, if we have not completed those, there are some things that we may not be able to manifest until those are completed. But um, there are many other things that if you're not working on, you can um, write, you can manifest, you can create. That's one thing about we humans. We are fantastic manifestors and creators, and we have to be careful because what we think and feel, we can create or we do create. So if we are thinking and feeling negative things, that's what we're going to have and bring into our lives, our negative things. And we need to train our brains to create positive things. And we need to change our thought patterns. Do you hear my dog in the background? I have a pug and she snores just awful. Oh, she's sleeping. Um, so we have to train our brains to think positively to create the things that we want in our lives. Some people can do this more easily than others, but most people do have quite a bit of trouble or problem doing this. It's sad how, when we're born, we're capable of doing this with no problems. Children up until around the age of 4 to 6 are capable of doing this beautifully. But as we grow older, we think, we think with our brains, and we stop um, thinking and feeling positively. We learn from those around us, and a lot of times we're taught negative patterns. And this is a way to control us. Although they don't know it, they aren't conscious of it when they're doing this to us. Um, Nowadays, thank goodness, it's there's been a lot of research done on what I'm talking about, and the physicists have proven that when working with the quantum field, our vibrations, our thoughts, our emotions, and thoughts and emotions are vibrations. We are vibration. And all these things can work together to create things in our lives. They can create positive things or they can create negative things. And if you want to create positive things, you need to be conscious of what you are thinking and feeling and consciously create what you want in your life. I started out by when I woke up in the morning, I realized that my first thought every morning was no way, no way. And I thought, wow, if I'm thinking no way, no way, the first thought out of my brain, I have to change that. And so I changed it to it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a gorgeous day. I can create whatever I want to create. And before I would go to bed at night, I would pray and pray for a beautiful day the next day and kind of psych myself up that the next I was going to have a wonderful sleep and the next day was going to be a beautiful day for creating all of the things that I wanted to create. And through these practices, I have learned that it really works. You can manifest and create the life that you want. I live a very peaceful and serene life, and I have created it through my own efforts, thoughts, feelings. I was tired of being manipulated by others, by being pushed around by others, by feeling negative things all the time. And I wound up eventually having people leaving my life because they were negatively affecting me. And it can be very difficult when it's family or friends that you've had for a long time. But if they are bringing negativity into your life, then they're not good people to have around, or, you know, because they're just working against you. Even if you have a spouse who is negative, oh my gosh, that can just throw everything out of whack. My husband and I had that problem for a while. He really had trouble changing his negative processing and thinking. And I had to, really get firm with him about what he was doing and that he was creating all of this negativity in our lives. And that if that's what he really wanted, that was up to him. But I thought it was foolish. But it wasn't what I wanted. And if he was going to continue to do that, I might have to live elsewhere because I just can't allow my life to be miserable and unhappy because someone else refuses to control and create and um, have a good and positive life. And um, some people, he had problems thinking that if he's thinking and feeling positively when negative things are happening in his life, that he's living a lie, that he's not being honest about it. And it took a long time for him to realize that he has to think and feel positively in order to bring these things into his life. And he saw it as lying, but it isn't lying. It's creating, manifesting. So he had to learn how to um, become more positive thinking and feeling without I still have a little bit of my cold. Sorry about that. Um, without feeling like he was not being truthful or honest. And at first, I asked him to do it, for a month at a time. And this helped that he was only doing it for short periods of time. And then it became habit. And when I first started, like I said, I realized what I was saying to myself in the morning, and I had to change those thought patterns and start saying different, more positive things to myself. I also found that, what are they called? Those boards that you make. I take tag board and I put pictures of things that I want to create and manifest in my life in the future. And I put it up on my bedroom wall. So the first thing I see in the morning is that board, and the last thing I see at night is that board. And it helps me to remember my goals and to manifest things that I want. I also will take a pad of paper and a pen or pencil, sometimes markers, depending on what it is that I want to create. And I, like the markers I have used to create the house of my dreams for my future. And pencils and pens, I have written out what I want from different things in my life and how I see it going in the future, and how, I can maybe change some of those things myself immediately. And if I can't, at least I'm putting it out there. And a vision board. That's it. Um, so the writing is sort of like vision board too. It gives us a basis, and we need to be specific, because if we just say, I want more money in the future, you can get $100 and that's more money. But that probably isn't the amount of money that you want to receive. So usually what I'll do is I want, $10,000 or more by this period of time. And that helps me to put it out there in the quantum field. And then it helps me to also be able to work on it myself and to rearrange my finances and to think about how maybe I can help it along a little bit. You are capable, every one of us is capable of creating things in our lives. If you are looking for a relationship, for a partner, for a friend, write it down. Write down how they look and what they do for a living, and um, you know what you expect to get from this partner. And that way you can start looking for this person, but also you're putting it out there into the quantum field, and it will eventually come to you. And as long as you've written it down and you go over it occasionally to remind yourself, you're more apt to recognize that person when they do come to you. So God recommends that we write these things down and we draw these things out and we have our vision boards and, we work for our future. And we change our mindset from negative to positive. And you would be shocked at how quickly this works and how well it works. And how you can really change your life for the better. So God just wanted you to know that. And if you have any questions, please post them down in the comment section. And if you like my videos, please subscribe, like, and comment. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful evening. Blessings, love, and oh my goodness. Namaste.